I'm Rebecca, and this is the Knitting Unicorn Podcast, a podcast about knitting, sewing, crochet, and needle felting, and other crafty things as they come up. If you are a new viewer, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. Did I say episode 8? This is episode 8. I did not podcast last weekend because I had a lot going on, so it's been 3 weeks, and I do have a couple FOs and some whips and some stuff to show you for the Knitting Unicorn Cal, some prizes and things. So let's dig in. It is April 15th and it is snowing here in southern New Hampshire again, so yay. So weather sucks. So let's see, let's start with FOs and what I'm wearing. Yay! So this is my Paris Toujours, my second one. The first one I did is green, and I did that one in a worsted weight. This is really stuck on there real good. This one I did in a DK, which is the pattern calls for a DK or a fingering. And I finally finished this one. And I love it so much. That's why I made a second one. This is a pattern by Isabel Kramer, and it's very, very easy. It's just repeats of a very simple lace and some garter. And this is probably my favorite shape for a shawl because I like them to be really big and drapey. The yarn is less traveled yarn, and the colorway is Lafayette. I've probably said this a million times, but it's my absolute favorite yarn. I love the base, the DK base. I love the color. It's my favorite color ever. It's blowing out just a little bit. It's a little bit more consistently pink than white. I hope it shows up properly when I go to edit. But it's just like this mauvey, beautiful mauves, grays, little lavender, little tiny specks of orange. Let's see if this will. No, that's blowing out. Well, whatever. It's my absolute favorite yarn, and I just love this shawl so much. And pretty much, get it back on there somehow. It's also one of those shawls that's just super easy to wear and arrange. It doesn't really matter what you do. So yeah, Paris Toujours in less traveled yarn, colorway Lafayette. Absolute favorite. I just want every shawl to be this because I have so much beautiful hand-dyed yarn that this really showcases the color, and I just love it. It's my favorite. So yeah, and everyone in my knitting group has knit one now because I've just been raving about it, and I think everyone loves it as much as I do. So pretty. And my second FO today is a pair of socks. These are, put them back here, it's better. These are just a pair of vanilla shorties. The colorway is Poffle of Puff Skeins by Teeny Button Studio, and this was the September 2017 Harry Potter Yarn Club. And I've been toying with the idea of putting little pom-poms on the back to be like little pygmy puffs, but I think I need to get one of those itty-bitty pom-pom makers because I don't have the ability to make a pom-pom small enough with my current equipment. I tried the other day and it was like this big. It was just not right. So I'm gonna get one of the itty-bitty pom-pom makers and just put a little pom-pom there. If that doesn't work, I might felt a little ball, but I thought that would make it really cute, so they're like Pygmy puff socks. So yeah, I really love these. These are just a 2x2 rib with a modified Eye of Partridge heel flap, cuff down, and just a regular toe. Nothing special, nothing fancy. But I really like them. They fit really well, and I have a lot more yarn left over, so I could even make another pair. So, yay. That's it for FOs right now. I still have a bunch of projects that I'm trying to get finished. I've been having some castanitis. I've kept it in check mostly. I only am going to show you a couple whips today, but I just want to cast on everything, and I'll show you some of the yarn I got recently, and you'll see why. So many things to make. So, moving on to whips. My box of socks cal, like I said, I'm doing one pair a month just to keep myself on track. And it's been a lot of fun doing it that way because then I can do them like themed. So this month for April, I have my April Showers sock, and I'm doing that in Birch Dye Works colorway Storm Cloud, which is this. And the pattern is the Bakery Bears K. Jones pattern for the Drippity Drop socks. So I just cast these on the other day, and you can see the pattern looks like raindrops with the Eye of Partridge heel, and she does this cool square heel turn. I don't know if I can show it really very well. So I'm excited to see how that fits. So I finished the heel flap and the gusset, and now I'm just on to the foot. And I love the way these are coming out. I did kind of mess up the pattern a little bit when I was finishing with the heel flap and moving on to the gusset. So there's like a little break in the pattern. I don't know if you can see that right there. But it's fine. Nobody's gonna notice. I think it's looking really nice. And I just love this colorway. And I love that it's called Storm Cloud, and it's Drippity Drop socks, so it's April Shower socks. And I love a good theme. So, yeah. And Kay is having the Drippity Drops Cal, and there's, I think, plenty of time to get a pair of socks done before the end of the month. So I'm entering these for that, and if you want to join in, check them out on their Ravelry group, Bakery Bears Podcast, and join the Cal with me. So I also cast on another pair of vanilla socks. I really don't have much to show, but my stepson is in a production of Cinderella at school, and when we went to the play, I needed something to knit in the dark, and I didn't really have anything. Everything I needed, or everything that I have on the needles is requires a little bit of attention, or I wasn't comfortable doing it in the dark. The Drippity Drop socks, I was onto the heel flap, and I did not want to do an Eye of Partridge heel in the dark. I'm just not that confident with my skills. So I cast on just a vanilla sock. All I have is 1x1 rib. I did not get much done. That's it. That's all I got done. But I got this yarn off of a D-stash from Amber. And this is Blue Moon Fiber Art Socks That Rock, and the colorway is Bad Apple. And it's really, really pretty. So this will be just a vanilla sock that I have on the needles for going to the movies or going to kid stuff or whatever. I realize that I need to have a vanilla sock going all the time, like most people do. And then my other whip that I'm going to show you is Unini the Knitting Unicorn. Yay! So for the Knitting Unicorn Cal, I am knitting Unini the Magic Unicorn, which is a pattern by Anna of Dunkelgrün, the Dunkelgrün podcast. And I bought her yarn kit, which came with this little card. It's kind of bent by me, but that's the back of Unini, and I'll put in a picture of what Unini looks like from the front as well. But she dyed up this yarn, this organic merino DK, for the pattern, and so this is my cast on. Now, I warn you that it's half a unicorn's skin. Ta-da! So this is his head and his mouth and his neck, and this is his body. And stuffies always look really funny before they've been stuffed. And I'm almost done with the body and moving on to his little bum decreases, and then I have the legs. I don't know that I will actually get his body finished. I don't know when. The reason is I ordered safety eyes. I got turquoise blue sparkly safety eyes, and I ordered them online, and I'm waiting for them to arrive. So hopefully they get here soon. They still haven't shipped, so I'm starting to think that was a bad idea, and I might head over to like Michael's and see if I can just buy a pair this weekend, because I could probably finish him in the next day or two, but I gotta get those safety eyes on here before I stuff him and weave in my ends. So that's Unini, and he is on the needles, and the kit came with all the yarn you need, and I'm really excited about that. So, and that's it for whips. I'm still finishing my light flax. I'm almost done with the sleeves, but I think you guys are sick of seeing it. I'm sick of seeing it. I know Carol told me not to steek it, but I think I'm going to. I just think I would wear it so much more as a cardigan, so I need to do that. I need to finish the sleeves. I need to steek it. I'm going to block it first before I steek it. See how I feel. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to steek it. The only thing that is keeping me from doing that now is that my sewing machine, my old Singer, I ordered the replacement power cord for it, and they sent me the wrong one. So I have to actually take the sewing machine to the shop, which is like an hour from here, to see if I can get the right cord, because I cannot figure out online which is the right cord. And I'm afraid that because it's so old, I'm actually going to have to order it from like eBay or something. And they look a little expensive. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But because it's a superwash merino yarn, I am not comfortable just doing the crochet method to steek it. I want to actually machine sew it. So my local yarn shop, Pintuck and Pearl, also does offer machines that you can use for like an hourly rate or whatever. So if I get antsy and I need to sew it right away, I will do that. And that's that. Yeah, moving on. So I have some acquisitions, and I'm going to show them to you because they're also like future knitting projects. So I think I've already showed you this one, but I'll show you again. I got the sock set from the Wool Barn, and this is the Bramble colorway. It's so stinking gorgeous. Look at this. And so these are gonna be my May flower socks, and I'm doing the wildflower and honeycomb pattern from this Handmade Life. So if I already told you guys that, I'm sorry, but I'm telling you again. So that's the May sock. And then I also ordered from Homespun House the soft sock merino pop art set. So this is pop art from a homespun house, and it is absolutely stunning. This is pretty true to color. I think that looks pretty good. It's just absolutely gorgeous. So I don't know, maybe I'll do this in June. We'll see. And then I don't know, but I went on a sock set rampage, and Cozy Knitter posted some stuff that she still had in stock, and I figured I would just grab this while I could. This is Kiss Me, I'm Irish from the Cozy Knitter. And I'm not going to cast this on for a while, but I figured that I would, before next March, have some St. Patrick's Day socks. So, yeah. I think I need to stop buying sock sets, though, because it's becoming a problem. And then I also got, I'm so excited about this, Less Traveled Yarn. This colorway is called Opera Cake, and this is also in her DK base. And it's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's just like grays and browns. But this is going to be a campsite cardie. So I got a sweater's quantity of this, and this will be my campsite cardie. So just so you can see it again. Less Traveled Yarn. Oh my god, you guys. I can't stress enough how much I love her yarn. This DK base is my favorite, obviously. And her colorways are just perfect, stunning. I love them. Oh my god, I love them so much. So check her out. Less Traveled Yarn. It's travelingyarn.com. And absolutely gorgeous colorways. So that's it for stuff I bought. But I did get a super awesome party in my mailbox present. So Amy from Happy Little Yarn, it's happylittleyarn.com, and then she also has a podcast, sent me this. Oh my goodness gracious. Could you just, I have to show you like every part of it because it's just so stinking beautiful. And this is not white, it's like mint green. Just want to make sure I say that because it's kind of blowing out a little. But this is a DK superwash merino that she dyed up, inspired by this podcast, and it's called Flight of the Unicorn. And yes, she sent this to me, but she sent one for you. So if you're participating in the Knitting Unicorn Cal, make sure that you post on the chatter thread in the Ravelry group whatever you're knitting, show us a picture, tell us what pattern it is. Make sure that if you post it on Instagram that you use the hashtag knittingunicorncal, and this will be one of the prizes for the knit along. And Amy has so generously given us a coupon code. There is one for her Etsy shop, which is Happy Little Yarn on Etsy, and then her other shop is happylittleyarn.com, and this is 15% off, and this coupon doesn't expire apparently, and it's just Knitting Unicorn, one word, Knitting Unicorn, and I'll put it down here. So definitely check out her shop and get this awesome discount. She has amazing yarns, not just her own, she has other yarn too. I actually just purchased one from her shop called Unicorn Giggles. I'm going to double check that again because I'm pretty sure I got it wrong. Unicorn Dreams, I keep calling it Unicorn Giggles. I bought Unicorn Dreams from Cat Sandwich Yarns. So her yarn is gorgeous that she dyes up herself, and then she also carries some other absolutely gorgeous hand-dyed yarn. So check her out, happylittleyarn.com. And don't forget to enter the cal because you might get this gorgeous skein. And speaking of the cal, I wanted to show you another prize. So one of our other prizes is a mini skein. This is our exclusive colorway dyed for this podcast by Flying Fin Yarns. And this is a mini skein of our yarn called Unicorn Kisses. And it will come with this super cute Progress Keeper. Is that moving? From Owls and Orchids, which matches. She created these Progress Keepers specifically to match the yarn, as well as the project bag that will be for sale. So my friends Carol and Amber, who are a single strand studio on Etsy, and Lisa from Flying Fins, got together and did this collaboration with me for the podcast, and we created a project bag and the Unicorn Kisses yarn, which I'll show you a full scan of it in a second. This kit will be one of the big prizes for the Cal, but you can also purchase it from their shop. So Single Strand Studio on Etsy, and I'll show you what it looks like in a second. I just want to see if it's available yet. Okay. So it's not available in the shop yet, but there will be a limited number of kits for you to purchase. So it looks like this. I've shown it before, but this is the bag. This is a Single Strand Studio, and this is the Knitting Unicorn bag. And the kit will come with a skein of Unicorn Kisses to match. And this is Flying Fin Yarns. And this is her Tango sock base, which is a 80-20 merino nylon sock weight, 400 yards. And again, it's called Unicorn Kisses. And so if you join the Cal, you could win this set, which also comes with a coupon code to get the Snip Snap sock pattern by Jen Stack. All of the prizes actually come with that. And there will be, again, limited quantity of these. I think maybe 7 or 8, maybe, in the Single Strand Studio shop. So as soon as that is posted to their shop, I will let you guys know on Instagram. Also, you can follow them on Instagram, a Single Strand Studio, and they will post as well on there when it's available. So get your hands on it because it's so cute. And it has snaps. I love the snaps. I am absolutely digging the snaps. It's my favorite. So, anyway, so that's everything for the Cal. This is a short episode. I really don't have much. Hopefully the next time I talk to you guys, my whips will be done and my Mayflower socks will be on the needles. It will stop snowing. And I also plan to cast on my Timely cardigan. So that's I think my next sweater. I really wanted to finish the light flax sweater first, but I'm just not inspired to work on it. So it's like, I feel like I just need to give myself a break. I don't mean give myself a break from knitting it, because I haven't obviously been knitting it. But like give myself a break mentally, like say, it's okay. You don't have to finish this right now. It's not a big deal. So, I don't know. It might become a little bit of a UFO right now. I don't know. I just don't want to look at it anymore. So, and I really want to cast on my Timely cardigan. And I really want to cast on my Campside cardigan. And my Timber Cove shawl. Oh, and I have a ton of baby knits to do because everyone's having babies now. So, I got a lot going on. And hopefully it will be spring soon. Because I really want to get on my bike. I gotta go pick up my bike from the shop. I have a road bike. I like to cycle, so I'd like to do that, but it's been yucky out. And that's it. This is a short episode. So thank you so much for joining me today, and join us on Ravelry. Follow me on Instagram. Show me your knitting unicorn cow projects. And I'll see you guys in a couple weeks. Have a good one.